The power of partnership. Why educators should join online learning community. Have you ever heard that old proverb? It takes a village to raise a child? Applying the same principle to educating our young minds, it surely takes a community of passionate educators to effectively shape our future workforce. In this digital age, that community has progressively found a new home in the form of online learning communities. Imagine a bustling marketplace, but instead of tangible goods, it's overflowing with a wealth of knowledge and resources. That's an online learning community for you. It's essentially a digital platform where educators can build connections with fellow professionals, share their insights, collaborate on problem solving, and enhance their teaching approach. The goal here isn't much different from traditional teacher lounges or professional development seminars. The only difference is digital communities transcend geographical barriers, offering wider reach and constant availability. Back in the day, the idea of teachers huddling around their computer screens, fervently exchanging information was nothing but science fiction. Fast forward to this decade, and it's not only possible, but becoming an integral part of how educators learn and grow professionally. These communities, in the form of discussion forums or social media groups, have seen significant growth over the past few years due to advancements in technology and the rise of remote learning. So why should you, as an educator, consider unschooling yourself and join one of these digital intellectual circles? Let's get down to brass tacks. It's because online learning communities offer a treasure trove of benefits, both tangible and intrinsic, from knowledge enhancement, networking opportunities, to valuable resources. It's a platform by educators, for educators, fostering a sense of camaraderie while also sparking innovation in teaching methodologies. All right, I think I've wet your whistle enough. Let's dive deeper into why and how these online communities are worth every moment of your time. Education is an ever-evolving field. What was relevant a decade ago might be obsolete today. Hence, it's crucial for educators to keep their finger on the pulse. By engaging in consistent intellectual dialogue with peers, joining webinars, or gaining access to up-to-date resources, online learning communities facilitate continuous professional development. There's hardly anything more promising than a group of educators collectively striving to be better, eh? Remember that time when you faced that obstacle in class and you wished you could get some advice from your fellow educators? Well, online learning communities are the genie that grants this wish. Here, educators can brainstorm ideas, propose solutions to common classroom challenges, and orchestrate innovative teaching strategies. You can reach out to others who might be experiencing the same issues, gaining fresh perspectives and new strategies to tackle them. It's like having a supportive co-teacher just a click away. Imagine a digital library that gets updated every other hour, with resources ranging from lesson plans, educational games, to innovative teaching programs. That's precisely what an online learning community can offer. It's like a bustling barter marketplace, but instead of goods, you're exchanging nuggets of knowledge. In addition to sharing, these platforms also encourage constructive feedback, ensuring that you are always refining and improving your educational arsenal. Now that we've skimmed the surface of why joining such a community can amplify your teaching game, you might be wondering how to evaluate if a learning community is successful, yes? Well, it's evident in the dynamics of communication, engagement of the members, and the positive outcomes of the participants. The first red flag for an underperforming community would be silence. Highly engaging and invigorating learning communities vibrate with lively discussions, debates, and proposal of innovative solutions, highlighting active participation of its members. A successful community has teachers stepping up, getting involved, and being proactive. It's the zest of educators, their willingness to pitch in, and their zeal to learn that makes a community come alive. When there is information, there is enlightenment. Keeping true to this proverb, fruitful communication is the key to unlock the full potential of a learning community. Constant exchange of insights, constructive criticism, and hearty applause on shared resources symbolize the backbone of a thriving online community. You know you're in a successful online space when feedback is appreciated and applied, and the conversation never ends. Actions speak louder than words. And in our case, it's the positive outcomes of engaging in a learning community that speak volumes about its effectiveness. Enhanced teaching skills, greater student engagement, innovative classroom solutions, broader professional network. These are tangible outcomes that can be traced back to an engaged learning community. Now comes the million-dollar question: how to choose the right online learning community? As an educator, you must look for certain characteristics that assure the effectiveness of the community. The first criteria: cohesive vision and purpose. Each member should ideally have the same objective: to grow, share, and create an impactful learning environment. Picking communities in line with your teaching field and your desired growth areas is a good starting point. After all, everyone needs their tribe, right? A successful online community thrives under creators who lead by example. They are transparent, responsive, and value the contributions of their members. Assessing the leadership can help you distinguish the real deal from the well-packaged duds. Accessibility and diversity are other key factors. The most fruitful communities consist of educators from different teaching backgrounds, regions, and experiences, ensuring a wider range of perspectives. Additionally, the platform should be easy to access, navigate, and foster an inclusive environment catering to all its members. Beyond the practical strategies, educators take away a sense of belonging, empowerment, and increased confidence in their professional skills from these communities. They learn to experiment, iterate, and implement new strategies, prompting a positive transformation in their classrooms. It's not all rainbows and butterflies. Challenges do arise, like trolls, misinformation, or differences in opinions. However, successful learning communities handle these effectively by encouraging open dialogue, fact-checking, setting community standards, and embracing diversity of thought. With the constant evolution of education, just as our teaching methodologies must adapt, our professional development must evolve parallelly. Online learning communities provide this progression. We've covered a lot today, from exploring the concept of online learning communities for educators to highlighting its benefits and identifying successful communities. Essentially, it boils down to the power and necessity of these platforms that facilitate collaboration, sparking innovation while seamlessly integrating professional development into our daily routines. Safe to say, the future of online learning communities for educators is boisterously bright. As digital technologies advance, we can only expect these platforms to become more dynamic, encompassing, and indispensable to educators' professional growth journey across the world. Maybe it's time for you to test the waters of this exciting new realm. Jump into an online learning community and see how your teaching changes. Get started, seek out your tribe, and let the endless learning begin.